I have a question for, I'd like Sergey and John David to answer if they could. When you have gone back and looked at the video of the fight from November, how do you guys score it? And why do you think, when you watch it, what do you think it was maybe that the judges saw that convinced them to give, the majority of the rounds to Ward?
Who's that, John? Are you asking first?
I'd like to hear from John and from Sergey on that question.
Let Sergey go first if you want.
Sergey, could you answer that?
Серега, вопрос в таком плане, что когда ты пересматривал бой, как ты думаешь, что судьи видели, как судьи видели это все по-другому? Что именно? Как ты думаешь? Твое мнение?
I watched it only one time this fight, and I don't know what it was very counting, but it's not my job. I saw that I won the fight 8 rounds of 12, and but I always don't care, it doesn't matter what happened. For me, it's the most important what will happen during the fight.
Okay. John, could you address that? Have you scored it, and what have you saw that maybe you thought the judges may have seen that convinced them to give those rounds to Andre?
Yeah, I watched it. I scored the fight. I had it 9-3 at best for us, and 8-4 worse for us. He won the fight. He dominated the first half of the fight. The second half of the fight, he didn't dominate as much as he could have, but what Ward did to really justify him getting it. I thought that Sergey won the fight, hands down. The judges, why they scored it, only they know and God knows. And we can look past that. But whatever Ward did survive those rounds didn't really merit a victory for him, but he got it and we can move on with that. And he's prepared for the second fight. The one thing I will tell the fans is Sergey proved in the first half of that fight that he cannot box Ward, have Ward's own game. So and our boy said he could. So it just adds more to what we need to do for the second fight.
That's what I want to ask you guys about when it comes to the second fight. Do you think that, Sergey and John, if you could both answer this, do you think that you need to change anything in any way dramatically because you feel like you won the fight? I think most of the media, many of the fans think that you guys won the fight. It's a different judging panel in this fight than the first fight. So because you didn't get the W, do you think you have to do anything dramatic in terms of changing what you're going to bring in on the 17th? Or can you fight in a game plan that you all thought was successful the first time and win again in your mind?
Yeah, let me answer something first. Honestly, if you look at it, Sergey doesn't have to do much more than what he did because he proved to the fans in the first half of the fight that he can win it at Ward's game. Now, what you need to do is be more aggressive and effective in the second half of the fight than we did in the first half of the fight. But he proved he's a better fighter. He's a bigger puncher. For all of it, Ward's team is claiming how great he was. If that's his best, then guess what? He's past his prime because all he did was survive. And in surviving, he was given points and awarded, a decision because he survived. He wasn't hit with Sergey's best shot. It wasn't a full-on, hard shot that he landed. It was kind of flush and wasn't the best punch, but it still dropped him. So just imagine what had happened that Sergey landed his best shot on Ward's chin. It'd been lights out. So there's not much more we have to do. Really, we're going to do things differently, but there's not much more we have to really do to be victorious in the second time around as he was the first time around. So there's not much pressure for we got to change these different things now. On the flip side, all this stuff was, and the camp's talking. They better switch up, and they better come up with a better game plan second time around.
Sergey, is there anything you'd like to add to that about making any kind of changes as you guys go through the rest of your camp for this fight?
Серега, вопрос был в таком плане, что очень много все думают, что ты все-таки выиграл бой, включая всех репортеров, всех фанов и людей, которые присматривали. То есть надо делать какие-то изменения сейчас в этой подготовке на рематч, или выходить то же самое, что ты делал, спокойно выигрывать бой. И сейчас Джон сказал, и он спрашивает, у тебя есть что-то добавить? No, I don't want to add something with everything answered John, and I have just a very big motivation for this fight, you know, I want to get back my belt, you know, and we'll be ready for June 17th.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas.
Thank you very much.